Do you want to tell us about a little bit about your family history?
My family history, or can I tell you about the history? What I've wanted to share with you is the history of the La Fundicion, the neighborhood.
You can share anything you want with us. And I'm not sure where you can capture if you have images very well, but...
What I have is a printed copy. I have my brother, when my brother was killed in the service. You want to see if you are interested in it?
No, and we have a librarian who can copy all this down to keep. But if you want to say anything about the history you recorded about La Fundación, which you grew up in the area, so you can say anything.
I can give you a copy of this also.
That would be great.
Because I went back, okay, let me tell you, when my daddy said he was coming to the United States, during the time of the Revolution, he said you didn't have to have a passport. You put 3 cents down and they would tell you go on. 3 cents is all it took to cross the border. And so that's the time that he came. Later, they wanted him to have a passport. He didn't have a passport, but he got one. And he said, my son gave his life for this country. I think you owe me a little bit. And so he got a passport. And he was able to go back and visit his, he had one sister left. All the family had died. But, okay, I went back and talked to some of the people older than me. I found a lady that was in her 90s, but her mind was so clear. Her name was Albertina Diaz Vargas. And she told me how the La Fundicion, the steel mill, they wanted workers, and the Mexicanos were real good workers, so they built, across the tracks, they built 10 shotgun houses. You know what those are?
Straight hallway.
Yeah. Okay, they built 10 of them. And she had the names of all those families. And anyway, she gave me a lot of information. Butch Vasquez also told me about even working at Eagle Mountain Lake when they were building Eagle Mountain Lake. That hadn't been around forever. He remembered that. And I have the names of all those families from way, way back there. And I think you had Rita Rodriguez. I had the groceries and the grocery stores we had in the barrio were Don Meregildo, Don Prisciliano, who was her grandfather, Don Isidro y Don Lino. They had little stores in the corner of our block. There was one telephone in the neighborhood, and that belonged to the guy at the corner. And he was nice enough to take messages or to send a kid to come call us to go answer the phone.